But first, it's it's mail time. We got a new package from Buy the Same Token, one of the sponsors of the channel. As a reminder, you can use the link that is down in the YouTube video description, or if you're on Twitch, you can use the command stuff there for accessories to get 5% off your order. But they sent over some new stuff. I think I covered up all my personal information, but let's crack this bad boy open and see what we got, and it may dictate a little bit of what we're going to be playing today. Oh, got some cool stuff. Got some. Ooh, alrighty. Okay, so let's look at here. We got Swoo stuff first. My second time catching your live stream. You tried my full body charge. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Nice. That's awesome. We got some Swoo stuff. Okay, so this is kind of cool. These are the token sets. This is Separatist Droid Trooper. This is actually a token that is new to Star Wars Unlimited with this newest release, where you get token units that don't actually go in your deck, but they do hit the battlefield. You got Clone Troopers, which are 2/2 units, and then Separatist tokens, which are 1/1 units. And so that's really nice. That's those are nice. I'm trying to figure out, because I do want some sort of third party customization, alternate art type thing for my tokens, because I want to play a lot of clones. Clones is kind of where I very or where I just love Marvel Champion, or not Marvel Champion, Star Wars. I just love the clones and that series and that kind of storyline there. And so I'm trying to figure out, I think I want the if I could get custom clone trooper tokens that have like the Ahsoka face paint from Clone Wars, I think that would be really cool. I am starting and filming, I think today, the introduction of season 3 of the Unlimited Power League. It's going to be taking a pretty significant different approach to the game. But I'm excited. I'm excited for season 3. I think season 3 is going to be a lot easier to maintain as well. Yeah, he's a hookup for sure. He plays a lot of Arkham and Lord of the Rings and bought all the Marvel stuff but never played it, so he's selling to me. Nice. I have everything from wave 1 to 4 now. That's amazing. That's awesome. Hello, pets on the rocks. Hello, and I see Nelson had a daylight savings time moment. Excellent. I'm almost in time. Yeah, I panicked last night because now it gets dark at 3 p.m. I panicked last night because I was playing Spirit Island with my wife, and I was working on the video that we posted, um, that I posted today, and I looked out, I was like, it was dark, and I was like, oh no, like I spent way too much time on this video, and like I walked downstairs, it's 6:30. I was like, okay, this is dumb, but that's amazing. Been watching your show. This is show SWAT on Netflix, and the action scenes, it always reminds me of the art on Tag Team. Ooh, I haven't even heard of SWAT. That's fun. Deranged DJ, what is Star Wars Unlimited? Star Wars Unlimited is a trading card game, a competitive trading card game from Fantasy Flight that, yeah. So you can look through some cards. So units, and then like, so you'll have a leader unit, which will deploy at some point, come out as a unit, but you basically are like building a Captain Rex deck, and you're gonna choose a base. Normal bases have 30 health. First person to take their opponent's base down to 0 wins the game. Hello, Gorismo. I'm really excited for this new set. We got Darth Maul. I'm very happy with that pull. He can attack multiple units at the same time. Yeah, disgusting. And then, okay, Satine feels like a deck that I would really enjoy playing, but I don't ever want to look somebody in the eyes when I play Satine against them. So like you got, because it's a mill deck, and it just, like, it seems like a fun thing to try and play and make work. It seems like one of those quirky ways to play the game, but it also seems like the most obnoxious deck to play against. And so like, I'm like, that may be one of my online decks. So I don't actually have to look at somebody. Does it have rarities like Pokemon and stuff? Yes. Yes, it does. So it's randomized booster packs. and comes with different rarities, holographics, all of that good stuff. So yeah, it is. It is. We've got a hand token. Oh, that's actually really nice. Um, that's actually really cool because I have the hard time of taking my cards because in Star Wars Unlimited, your cards are resources. So every turn you can choose to put a card as a resource, and I have set cards down and struggle to or to remember which one are which one's my hand and which one are my actions. And so you put that token right there on your hand, and that's pretty fun. How long has it been out? Sounds neat, but TCGs are hard to get into because of the history of them. It launched. When did it launch? It was this year. It was this year. It's been out for less than a year. The exact number of months I don't know. They just did pre-release for the third set. I think it was around March, Gurismo. Yeah, they just did pre-release for the third set. Like this last weekend. Oh, it's very fresh. It's very fresh. Very very fresh. Do you have a favorite hero to run for each aspect? Are we talking Star Wars? Or are we talking Marvel? Because yes. Do you have any videos on it? I do. I have a couple of videos on the overview, kind of the review of it when it first came out, and then I had the first two releases. I did a progression style league where we would start with the starter decks and then add a couple of packs every single week to kind of progress your deck and play it in like a limited format, so you don't have to just like buy all the expensive cards. It's kind of lucky. So I have a couple videos out on that. I was having a really hard time kind of like creating content around that, and that's why I'm really excited for season 3, which will be announced later this week. But I'm doing it with only one other person, and so I think that's going to help just consistency and we got a couple twists, but I'm doing it with Ryan from Man vs. Meeple. So the two of us are going to be doing a head-to-head progression. It's not even really a progression. We'll talk about it later. I'm pretty pumped. Marvel, yes, I do. What are they? I have no idea. Uh, off the top of my head, I would probably say Aggression Thor, maybe. I like Thor a lot. Um, for Justice, Cable, Domino, Domino Basic probably. Honestly, if we're considering Domino or Basic in aspect, I would choose Domino for Basic because Domino's decks, and the biggest downside I think to Domino is that her decks are kind of 35 cards and you choose 5 aspect cards. Ghost Spider is so good in protection. Yes. Yes. Go I just started reading your comment. Ghost Spider aggression, Ghost Spider leadership, I love it. That's great. I do really like Miss Marvel in Justice and multiplayer. I think that's really fun. Cable Justice and multiplayer is also really great. Iceman in protection is pretty solid for me in multiplayer. And true solo, probably Quicksilver. I would say Quicksilver in protection still. Gotta go. Good luck. I'll catch the games later. See you, Trap It. Have a good one. I've never run a basic only deck. It's I mean, it's about as exciting as it sounds. Oh, yes, it is time to hydrate before he leaves. Oh, Rocket and Aggression. Rocket and Aggression is really, really good. Star-Lord and Leadership, Venom and Justice, those are really solid picks. Yes, those are really, really solid picks. Deadpool and Pool. I think my least favorite aspect to play Deadpool in is Pool, actually. We've got action use, so there are specific units that have a action on them that you can only use once per round. Got coordinate inactive or coordinate active. New keyword in set 3, we have coordinate, where coordinate is a action that is only available if you have 3 or more units. And so coordinate inactive or coordinate active can just be up here to kind of show you. I like the clone trooper tokens here. because you can have multiple of them. Oh, and I bet the this looks like it's a cutout right there. Yeah. So if you have like modifications, you can actually just peel this off from my last. So this is kind of the stat boost, and it looks like it just locks in right there. So if you do have a clone trooper that has a stat boost, it combines with the by the same token stat boost too. We need more stuff that adds uses to cards. Yes. I watched your video about Marvel Champions expansion ranking. I was surprised to see that you rated Next Evolution so high. Usually everyone hates that. It's my favorite expansion too. Everyone hates Next Evolution? I like Next Evolution a lot. So those are the swoo stuff. That's cool. Ooh. Okay, we're going to save Marvel Champions for last because that's what we're playing today. Alrighty. Check this out. Okay, this looks like Ash. This is Ashes. Okay, cool. I'm like, this looks a lot like Ashes. So here's the Ashes first player token. That's clean. That's clean looking. I need to get Ashes back on the stream. It's a nice acrylic Ashes token. Ooh, it's got like a little like, I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it on camera. It's got a little nice like swirl in it. That's really pretty. It's only on one side. Interesting. No, it's on this side. It's just harder to see on this side. Now they would make a cool pin, right? Like, yeah, I want that on my my lanyard. Next Evolution being too easy. I see what you're saying. Hard time getting the first Chimera expansion for Ashes. Are you speaking of like the one that you need to play, like the first Red Rains one? Or are you talking about the um whatever the Frost Wild Scourge? I think is the first like Red Rains expansion. I love the original Mutant Massacre storyline that Next Evolution is based on. Oh, that stinks. They need to reprint that because that's like required to play. These are really solid tokens. These are damage counters. It looks like they went with that swirl theme. Looks like they went with that swirl theme the whole way. Those are really pretty. So pounding on the Marauders is always a good time. Heck yeah, it is. I'm gonna try and get the Binding of Isaac board game since I used to have it. I don't know that one. I just didn't have room for it. Is it a really big game? Also, hate card, man. Those are nice. So we got 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, these are sweet. These are the actual Red Rains token. So in Red Rains, it takes Ashes, which is a head-to-head card game that is translated into a solo 2-player cooperative card game with the Red Rains expansion. It turns it into a co-op game, and it's called Red Rains, and you're fighting. It's a boss battler where you're fighting against a villain, very much like in Marvel Champions, but they're called chimeras, and they are powering themselves up by adding these Red Rains tokens. And once you reach a certain threshold of Red Rains, then it kind of upgrades. And these Red Rains tokens are very, very much nicer than the ones that come in the box. I really like those. Those are fun. Those are nice. Gives you there's a good number of them here too. I think I've only ever played a Chimera who needs 5. I may be misremembering that. It's been a hot second since I played it. Those are really nice though. Just didn't have room for it. Did I ever play Root? No, I have not played Root. I have not. Not really. Just wasn't super into board games, and I had a lot of other stuff. That's fair. These are the counters for Ashes. So we got 1, 2s. There are going to be cards that have specific counters. Also, some of the Red Rains enemies have counters and stuff that we'll deal with. And then these are the exhaustion tokens on in Ashes, and these are not like third party like ready exhaust tokens, because you don't actually like exhaust or exert a card in Ashes most of the time. you actually do place these on, and part of the refresh phase is you remove one exhaustion token. So there are ways to add multiple exhaustion tokens. And so if you need to, at the end, you remove one. So if you remove one, they're still exhausted and they cannot be used the next round. And so that's why there's an actual game component for exhaustion here, which is, I think, like a really cool design space for a card game. Um, these are, I mean, by the same token, always has really, really high quality stuff. So I'm not surprised that these are really nice and really high quality. But, oh, actually, I have the normal stuff right here. Maybe. I feel like since you like Spirit Island, you'd like Route 2. I think I would. I think I would. I think I would need to. I like cooperative games a lot more than I like competitive games. Um, Route's something that I do need to give a try though. Wikipedia recently constructed a shield-focused alter ego war machine. Oh, nice. Yes. Yes, I love that idea. Just so much ammunition, and then is it a float like a butterfly deck? It's kind of a PvP card game where you're fighting monsters and other players or buying items. Trying to get 4 souls to win. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. And then go all out War Machine. Nice. War Machine cards, not nice. So these are like the normal Red Rains tokens compared to the upgraded by the same token. The acrylic there. Then you can kind of see all of the other the counters. I think oh, there are 3/4s. There are 3/4s here. I was gonna say, like, I kind of like the fact that we had that we had 3s here, but it does look like we do have 3s. The exhaustion tokens, damage. So yeah, those cardboards are gonna be. Just do that right now. Just put all of that. Throw everything in here. I have so many of these Game Genic boxes. It's kind of absurd. Has a lot of support and allies to help stall. Nice. That's cool. Is it meant mainly for true solo? I feel like I'm keeping, or I'm a pretty significant contributor to Game Genic's token box storage purchasing demographic. Red Rains and then Ready Exhaust. I haven't tested that yet. Nice. We'll have to get next week. Next week, I'm not 100% sure what the streaming schedule will be like, but if we have time, we'll get some Red Rains. I got a comment saying that I want to see more Red Rains on the channel, and I do want to play more Red Rains, and so we'll drop that out there. And yeah, that's just such a nice. That would make a really nice pen. I'm also a big contributor to Game Genic. They're so nice, right? Like they're just the modular. I love them. They're so nice. Alrighty. Boom. Nice ashes stuff. Nice swoo stuff. I'm having a hard time knowing what these are. Are these for Lorcana? Monica Chain's surveillance team and Agent 13 keep the surveillance teams coming. Yeah. I hope that we get more Monica Chang's in other aspects for the other teams. Good morning. Okay, I need to look up what these are. These have the same finish as Ashes. So I'm wondering if it's in that same line or they just realized how pretty this swirl is. So they're doing it on more. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of digging on what these are. I take it you like Star Wars Unlimited. Oh yeah, I do like Star Wars Unlimited more than Lorcana. Both from a gameplay and a thematic side. I think Star Wars is a stronger game, and I straight adore Star Wars. So yeah. The Justice events about Shield don't require you to be in Hero Mode. Yeah, yeah. You might have disguise. Oh yeah, are you running meditation? And then I did, uh, ooh, I did save these for last, and I have not decided what we're gonna play because I was hoping that there was gonna be something in here that would dictate who and what we should play. So let's take a look at some of these new Marvel Champions tokens. Alrighty. Okay, first up we have this screams poison to me from like the Galactic Artifact set where you have the poison where you're adding counters and you're taking damage based on how much counters. Thank you. So you got those counters. I think that is the poison counters. Have I done the weekly one-shot challenge yet? The one where you stay in alter ego? I have not. I'd be down to do that this stream though. That'd be fun. I do like that. Those are nice. Focus. Camera. There we go. Those are nice double-sided 1-2s. You got the active villain. That to me looks like Corvus Glaive and is, yep, that's very much Proxima Midnight. And so we got the active tokens for tower defense at this point. I feel like tower defense is not the, or is a scenario I have not played in a while. You got the active token. It's kind of cool that it's double-sided so you can flip them back and forth. I need like another villain stand because these are magnetic. And so you can like, I want to be able to connect another villain into here. Gambit and Black Widow born for that weekly challenge. Yeah. I've done Black Widow before. I don't know if I've actually done Gambit. You got the telepath token. That's a cool looking token. Then a diamond. I use Psylocke spamming Cerebro and Professor X. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. We got a train token. Help me know what this one is. I'm thinking it's probably some sort of mission token, but it does look like a train. Like a train counter that looks like a mono, or not a monorail, but a some sort of train. Have you played Star Wars Twin Suns? I have. I do very much enjoy the Twin Suns, which is the multiplayer format where it's like 3 to 4 player. Yeah, I have. It's fun. It's a singleton format, meaning that you only get to have one copy of each card in your deck, but you get to choose 2 leaders, which is really cool. I think now that we're 3 sets into it, we're gonna be seeing a lot more involvement with Twin Suns. I feel like the majority of my Twin Suns plays were with one set, and it kind of got a little dull. But I'm thinking that now it's just gonna be like a really solid format. Probably for one of the encounter sects about some. Oh, I like, yeah. I used the She-Hulk and served justice the old-fashioned way in a court of law with some V-Cut backup. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome, right? We got Tiny. Look at this. This is fun. We got Tiny and Giant. Tiny and Giant. Honestly, ooh, okay. So, well, I wouldn't actually get to use the token, but I could use Wasp. Wasp would be a pretty decent alter ego only build. I did the Psylocke thing. Best way. Nice. I may do a Psylocke, or I may do Wasp. I may do Wasp because I feel like that's a really good one for the alter ego. We got Phased and Solid. Nice. Phased and Solid. That's going to be Shadowcat. So similar to the Vision tokens that we got last time, where it's intangible. We got a Phased and Solid for Shadowcat. Then we got a Confused. It's a very fancy looking Confused token. Wondering if that it's like a glassy Confused token. I wonder if that This has to have something tied to it, like a specific hero card or something. My initial thought was Phased and Confused for Shadowcat, where you can like when the enemy would activate, they don't, and then you get to place the Confuse. So I'm kind of thinking that that's what we're seeing here. I don't think that that's a cover. I think that's actually just so you can read it. But I do like the translucent. It's very easy to see through. It looks very shiny. Why Psylocke? To cycle psionic cards. To cycle Professor X, and then you can use Cerebro because you can search your entire deck at that point to always play Cerebro. White Queen's Perma Confused. That is it. That has to be it. Nice. Yes, Ryan. Good call. Good call. Oh, that's really cool. I had forgotten that that Perma Confuse. Uh, how many times have I played Shadowcat? Because that's how many times I've forgotten about that Perma Confuse when White Queen comes. I for whatever reason it's one of those that I just cannot remember. Really cool. Okay, nice. Nice. We got some fun stuff. Here. I think honestly this is my favorite. Just the hand for Swoo. I like this solves a very real problem that I have with that game just because every single time I put we have more. Oh. This looks like Arkham stuff. Uh very um but yeah, I really like that art or the hand card there. Ooh, actually this this looks like Arkham stuff. These are really pretty. I need to I don't quite know what the are there any Arkham enthusiasts out there that would know what these counters would be? This looks like Robin Hood to me. I don't know why. When I quit Magic the Gathering, I found out they're doing a Spider-Man set next year. Guess I'm If you have 2 copies of the original Arkham core box, what's the best way to get into the game? After that Dunwich Legacy. So they have the revised Dunwich Legacy box. It's going to come in 2 boxes. There's the campaign and the investigator expansion. I would suggest getting both of them. I would suggest getting both of them, and that's just a incredible step up from the core set. This is the Two-Face for DC Champions. I like it. Honestly, it's a really cool just like initiative. Like, right? You choose, okay, do you want gold or purple? You flip for determining initiative at the start of a game. I'm curious what this guy is. Curious what this guy is. He's smoking a cigarette and he has a flashlight. Being into LCGs and collectible card games, buy sets and expansions, buy sleeves, tokens, strange boxes, and still worth every invested penny. It's the lucky penny. Oh, okay. Uh, that one is for the lead investigator. Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's a nice lead investigator token. It's a tobacco ad for when the power goes out. You heard it here. This channel has now been bought and paid for by Big Tobacco. That's a joke, just in case. Is there a difference in the core set revision and the 2-part thing you're talking about? Yes. Yes. So the new revised core set is the same as 2 original core sets in terms of like the player cards. There are some alternate arts, and I believe, and maybe someone else can help me with this, but I believe that there are extra cards in the revised core set that came in the Return to the Night of the Zealot box, which is kind of the expansion that's no longer being printed for Arkham. And I think some of those cards made it into the revised core set. It looks like Roland. Oh, it does look like Roland. Yeah, yeah. Nope, Nelson is going to start smoking on streams. Oh, geez. Can you imagine? It would get so foggy. You would never be able to see like anything on this table. There's a lucky penny card in Arkham. You have to flip a coin. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's okay, that's really cool. Smoking is unhealthy, but undeniably that has which LCG is most fun, interesting to you? For me, that's going to be Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is my favorite. I really like the deck building in it. I love Arkham, but I struggle so much with it. I feel so defeated every game. I only have the revised core set. Yeah, Wikipedia. I would say that I share that feeling a lot of the times in Arkham. I share that feeling with you. I think Dunwich is of the core box to first expansions of the big LCGs, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, Arkham. I think that jump from the core set into that second or into that first expansion is the biggest jump in terms of quality and gameplay and everything like that. Um so I would say maybe try and give Dunwich a try. Um so new core comes with charisma and a few other cards that weren't okay, cool. Sweet. You'll be smoking like an accurate Wolverine. I still don't know what to buy first for Arkham. If you don't have anything, the revised core set. The revised core set is what you want. Core set was designed to make you want to buy new cards. I think all of them are. Arkham started gathering dust after Marvel Champions got more content. Champions is so quick. Arkham feels like a chore. I got frustrated with this last campaign. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm giving Arkham just kind of a little bit of a break. Um, but I didn't enjoy. I did not enjoy my first two games through the new campaign. I think there is a level of um inexperience when it comes to Arkham on terms in terms of like how I play it. I don't think I'm the best Arkham player. Which frustrates me just on a personal level. But I don't know. I came away from both of those games because I did two streams. Like I did not enjoy that, and then the next stream I was just like, you know what, I didn't enjoy that. I'm just not going to play for a little bit. I'm gonna give it a rest. We're gonna play. We got Spirit Island this week. Ashes. We'll get back out and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that I don't know. I don't know. I'll get Arkham back out, but I just not having. I didn't have a great experience with Feast. Dunwich as the first expansion is very good. Yes. The third scenario is purposely meant to beat you down. Yeah, 100%. Giving Arkham Horror and Lord of the Rings a 3-year break. So I need to get more than the core set to experience the core set better. To experience the game better, I think the best part about Arkham is the progression through the campaign and leveling up your character and like feeling like you're invested in that investigator. Invested in that investigator. I probably could have used better word choices. um, and done a little bit more there. Are so so yeah, I think that the core set of Arkham does a good job of introducing the mechanics of Arkham, but Dunwich is the expansion that shows you what Arkham can be and is. Standalone revised core is very very good. It is. It's good. It's good. Um, I'm also very excited about the solo mode for Ashes. Yeah, best thing would go through Dunwich with somebody who already owns it. Yeah, investigating the investor. Dunwich as the next expansion if you really like the game. Mm-hmm. I speak goodly. I'm goodly at speaking in publics. Yes. No, I like Arkham. I think going from Forgotten Age into Feast was not a healthy relationship with the game. Because I think I think Forgotten Age was very tough, but I've heard so many people say that Feast of Hemlock Vale is their favorite expansion, and so I need to give it another shake. Maybe it was just like the investigators that I was using. I also think that there's a lot of um, new content. Salsa, thank you for the subscription. Over 2 years. That's amazing. Thank you so very much. How's everything going? I think Feast has a lot of additional content that I potentially may need to just play through all the campaigns in a chronological order so that I can like work my way up to the complexity that is in Feast of Hemlock Vale. The other thing that I prefer with the earlier campaigns are the story is less. I feel like there's just a lot of reading, which makes it a harder game to stream. Because like I think my last Arkham stream, I read and we talked for 50 minutes and then I lost in 15 minutes. And I was like, okay. Like, are there any ways to play the game as a one-off encounters like Marvel Champions? There are ways. It's called standalone mode, and there are ways. Yep. Did you get Barkham Horror? No. Barkham Horror looks so much fun. You get to play as dogs. But no, I have not. Doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, that's a good day. Arkham is more for story campaign. Marvel is more for casual fun deck builder. Yep. Yep. And then Lord of the Rings is kind of if you really wanted to flex those deck building muscles and like really solve that puzzle, that's where Lord of the Rings. Arkham Horror can be brutal. It's designed to have a win-loss ratio of 50-50 on standard because it's a horror game. I see it more as a 20-80 win-loss. It is what it is. I do enjoy Arkham. I do enjoy Arkham. I'm taking a little bit of a break to make me realize that I do enjoy it and then I have fun. I have fun with it, and that's the whole point, right? I want to have fun with the game, and I came away from the last couple scenarios, I think, just not having fun, and so let's just take a break, let's reset, and come back in a little bit when I'm ready to have more fun with it. So it looks like a flaming sword, flaming axe. My Arkham friends, what is this for? Because this looks sick. It's probably like a weapon enhancement or something because it looks like you are actually like setting these on fire, and I'm here for it. The blue token is kind of interesting. Maybe it's a guardian thing. But yeah. The only way for deck building in Arkham Horror is that the beginning campaign is only possible once I get more level 0 cards. The only way to no. So if you play like the standalone mode, you can start with a certain amount of experience, and then the game will tell you how to counteract the additional higher level cards. I have played SWU online, but I also will play just in person at local game stores. I'll pray for Nelson to see the light and endless darkness of Arkham Horror LCG. They're the magic weapon charges. Yeah, that checks out. That's really cool. Magic weapon. That's cool. I have not played any of the other FFG LCGs. I've heard such good things about Netrunner, but I haven't played it. Nice. We got a fire extinguisher. We're throwing fire extinguisher. Oh wait, no, this is. Alrighty, team. Is that a fire extinguisher or is that a flamethrower? There are no other answers. That is the. They are at the opposite ends of the spectrum. We got fire extinguisher or flamethrower. Which one is it? There are sites. So the one that I use most often is Force Table. Force Table, you play against an AI, just kind of test decks out. The AI is not good, but it is a way to kind of simulate a game and see how your deck build. And then Carapace is the PvP version where you can play against other people. I don't like Carapace that much because it's very meta centered, and I don't know. That's not how I enjoy the game. Is going with the strongest decks always, and it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna get absolutely demolished here. So do you know why FFG didn't repackage all the stuff for Lord of the Rings probably cost. Like they probably did a cost analysis and they're just like, we're not going to make enough money to print some of these cycles. They got a lot of the player cards in those cycles out in the starter decks that they made. But yeah, I do wish that they reprinted more. I especially wish that they reprinted um the Hobbit saga. Like we got all the Lord of the Rings saga. I want the Hobbit saga. How's the PvP one spelled? Oh gosh. Oh, this is the hardest question I've ever been asked on the stream is how to spell something. It starts with a K. uh K Carapace. It's what Zeb says in it's like Zeb swear in Rebels Carapace. Maybe someone else can help me with the spelling. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. Carablast. Carablast. Is that what Zeb says? Am I just mishearing it the entire time? Or is it a take on Carablast and Carapace? I have a hard time with words. I really do. I also have a protection Star-Lord that cheats in multiple men and uses Star-Lord's ability to play in. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Where's Captain Doctor Strange? We need it. We need it. Is the Lord of the Rings LCG done now? Then, as far as we know, yes. Yeah, they just announced or just released Return of the King, and that's it. That we're done with Lord of the Rings. Sadly, it's so good though. Lord of the Rings is so good. I don't know the guy's name, but there is that new investigator. I believe he's a seeker. That is like the healer, the Bonesaw Man. I believe that's what these tokens are for. Are probably a card that they are, goes in their deck. But got some healing. We got the Bonesaw and medical scissors there. Sad, but hopefully it means we get 2 boxes of expansions of Marvel Champions per year. They have said that they are planning on ramping back up the Marvel Champions production, and so I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, these are very pretty tokens. I have no idea what they are though, so maybe my wallet dislikes that. Marvel Champions is their most popular LCG. I think Arkham. I don't know. Actually, no. I don't. Friendly Computer. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you so very much. I hope you're having a great day. I don't know what their most popular LCG is. In terms of like metrics that I see on my channel, Marvel Champions is the most popular. But I could see Arkham Horror being up there as well. You see some really large Arkham Horror channels. And I guess like that's only one way to look at it. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't know. I would guess that Marvel Champions is their most popular LCG. Ramping back up, how so and how much do you think? I think they said that they're hoping to get back to the 2 heroes every other month release cycle and with the big boxes. So I would assume that we get 2 big boxes next year and then the part of the cycles that come with that. Oh yeah, I was showing this off. I think Marvel Champions crushes Arkham Horror now, especially among casual game groups. Just bigger IP. That's fair. Yeah. What's my least favorite hero to play in Marvel Champions? Ooh, Valkyrie. Although, that being said, I have been enjoying Valkyrie and trying to make her work. She works a lot. Looks like she's been a lot more fun in multiplayer games. I think Marvel Champions would be larger following if people weren't burned out by MCU. You think Marvel Champions is the best FFG game? Yeah, Marvel Champions is really solid. I still like Lord of the Rings. Earthborn Rangers seems like it may be the best limited card game. Earthborn Rangers is very solid. That is one that I want to break back out. We got some Buy the Same Token stuff for Earthborn. They just released the Earthborn line, and so I'm looking forward to Earthborn as well. Yeah, it's all money in out at the end of the day. I have a feeling Marvel IP just funnels money. True. Yeah. I don't know much about Lovecraft, so I thought Arkham Horror was about that. That'd be awesome. That'd be great though. I'd be down for a Batman LCG. Honestly, a Batman LCG that follows Arkham Horror would be really cool. It would work really well. Yeah. Cheats in second win. That's cool. Valkyrie is better for multiplayer. Oh, 100%. 100%. I had a lot of fun. I built a Valkyrie deck for um Con of Heroes. I have done some videos for Earthborn Rangers. I did a playthrough of the initial scenario on Man vs Meeple. And then I also did um I did a couple of games, kind of like the intro couple of games for Earthborn. So yeah, I I may break it back out. I may break it back out and try and do a campaign. There's the standalone mode there, but I do feel like the campaign is really where that game can shine. How difficult is it to teach Earthborn Rangers to a new player? If they're familiar with LCGs, not challenging. Um, Not challenging. If they're not, you have the additional task of teaching card games to somebody. But if they're familiar with Champions, Lord of the Rings, or anything like that, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. My only issue with Marvel Champions is coming into it late, so there's thousands of dollars worth of stuff to buy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Valkyrie isn't too bad. Fun with her at Mean Swing and Fusillade, as her weapons don't exhaust. Oh yeah, that's cool. You can drop Valhalla and Blood Rage. Blood Rage Valkyrie is cool. Yeah. We got a Lotus looking card, or token. These tokens are so nice. Lotus looking token. And then we got, this looks like some sort of light bulb or electricity type token. Oops, I was upside down. I love the colors on this. I really like that stark contrast between the yellow and the blue. I think that's really nice. This one, no, I thought it had that swirl treatment to it, but it doesn't. Really nice stuff there. Really cool stuff for By the Same Token. So I think, yeah, let's play some Marvel Champions. Let's do the the weekly challenge from last week. Ah, tokens. I was getting tired of token tracking, so I wrote a GUI in Python with everything. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Have you heard of Leviathan Wilds? I have heard the name. I don't know anything about it. It's a game that's basically Shadows of the Colossus, the board game. Nice. You can play it solo. There's a mirror deck building. The deck is 9 to 10 cards. That's cool. I have been playing on MVM Primal. Primal is like a monster hunter board game. Very good. Very, very good. Also came up with a Spider-Woman Aggression Justice deck that's built around Clobbering. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, where they both pop back. You can do Old Hero New Tricks Thor in blue with Magneto pack. Yeah, yeah, because we're getting so many minion summoning. Heck yeah, I will. Heck yeah, I will. Definitely. I think that the Magneto hero pack is going to be very solid for some Old Hero New Tricks stuff, because I think we're getting a lot of new toys. And I'm excited to see how some of those, where you can like summon your Nemesis minion, like that's an entire like week of Old Hero New Tricks right there. It's that's awesome. Yeah. Thor, I have a soft spot in my heart for Thor. I think that Thor is I very much enjoy Thor. So the what am I thinking? The challenge, it's any hero against any villain, just you can't go to hero form. I have run Thor leadership. I think I've played every hero in every aspect at this point. Actually, no, that's not a I think. I have played every hero in every aspect at this point. Um I think, yeah, okay, sweet. That's right. No hero form. So let's try Wasp. I think Wasp will be really fun. I think she'll be fun. I like Wasp and Alter Ego. Who do we fight against? Alter Ego only. Yeah, yeah. So Nadia, I guess. Who do we fight against? Rhino. No, just kidding. um, uh, Ultron, Collector 2. Collector 2 would be tough. Collector 2 would be mean. Ultron? Would Ultron be just like potentially Incredibly challenging? Not really, because he only gets it when he attacks. I'm down to try Ultron. Heck, why not? I like beating my head against the wall. Web Warrior did Risky Business. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's try Ultron. I want to see if we can do it. I want to see if we can do it cuz it feels like fun to try and mess with those minions, and then you don't get the additional encounter card for or not the additional encounter card, the additional drone, because that only happens when he attacks. So, Taskmaster for easy mode. Yeah, with the 12. Alrighty. Let's I'm gonna go to be right back. I have to go grab Wasp and stuff. With Nadia's art, she's basically fighting Ultron on her computer. Taskmaster can't art if you never flip. Thanos would be the hardest. I think Rhino would be the hardest in a true solo just because of how swingy his main scheme can be. Um, or anyone with Stalwart would be really tough. Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for Ultron. I think that'll be fun. I also just love Ultron. So yeah, I'm gonna go to be right back. I'm gonna grab everything we need to play the game, and I'll see y'all soon.